Kids pick up on our energy. So like if you are not genuinely having fun in the games that you're doing with them, they'll feel it. They'll feel like you're just like ticking off something in your box. Hi, I'm Bianca Brandner, and today I'm going to share ways on how you can stay attuned and connected with your kids here on Modern Parenting. Okay, so one of the things that I like to do to connect with my kids is, I guess, to get the conversation flowing in a fun way. So what I like to do with my kids, every night we have like a deck of cards that we pick from. And there are questions there like, what would you like mom to do less of? Or what would you like mom to do more of? Or it doesn't also have to be about me. It can also be, if you could trade lives with someone for a day, who would it be and why? So I feel like these types of conversations can really get a glimpse of like what's really happening in your kids' minds, what's happening within. And then not only does it make meal times fun, it also sort of gives you a clue as a parent in terms of like what you can do to support them better, guide them better, and show up for them better. So yeah. So another thing that I like to do is find activities that's fun for everyone. I remember when I was a new mom, I would always just do things that my kids love to do. We would play dress up, or like I'd play football with my kids. But I realized that kids pick up on our energy. So like if you are not genuinely having fun in the games that you're doing with them, they'll feel it. They'll feel like you're just like ticking off something in your box. Whether it's doing sports, doing arts and crafts, but something that you also enjoy, I think it will help you be more present. It will help you really like elevate the frequency and really just enjoy that bonding moment. So it can help you really connect better. Okay, next, hold space for big feelings. I know it's already like wonk, 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 right? It's like really big feelings, but I always say in my home and in my sessions, all emotions are welcome. And I always tell my kids that every emotion really brings an important message, right? It's there to deliver a message. Anger, fear, all these big feelings, if you just allow it to flow through you instead of sort of running away from it or trying to suppress it, it won't linger and it will pass so much faster. So I think if you show your kids that you're able to maintain a sense of stability while they're having these big feelings, it can make them feel safe. Also, eventually make them feel like they can also move through these feelings on their own. So. Okay, another thing that I like to do to connect with my kids is meeting them where they're at. For me, with my daughter, she's 11 and she's very responsible and she's very level-headed. So I tend to forget that she's young. I think sometimes what happens is we put expectations on them in terms of like the things that they can do or how they handle situations in a way that they're not developmentally ready for. Meeting them where they're at informs your actions on how you can support them better, how you can guide them. I guess also at the end of the day, every child develops at their own pace, right? Both emotionally and cognitively. And then just making sure to use language that they understand, explaining things to them in a way that is not saying, oh, I told you so and this is the rule because I'm mom and we follow what mom says. Like allowing them to also give you clues on how they can move forward and then come to a compromise. So the last thing that I like to do to connect with my kids, it's not entirely directly about connecting with my kids, but I guess it has a very indirect impact. And what it is honoring their individuality. So I am a human design guide, and in human design, we always say that all kids come into the world already fully living in their design. They already know who they are, what they're like. But I guess sometimes what happens is well-meaning parents tend to fit them into societal expectations, which can sometimes take the kids further away from who they're really meant to be instead of like making them go to the path of who they're supposed to be. So whether it's tuning into the people that they like to hang out with, the environments they want to be in, just honoring that every child is different. And it's not about just really letting them lead the way. Of course, you can still encourage them to grow, and you can still encourage them to step out of their comfort zone and learn new things, but also at the same time, honoring their true nature and their authenticity. Thanks for watching. Once again, I'm Bianca Brandner, and for more videos like this, subscribe to Modern Parenting YouTube channel. Bye.